Euphoria Season 3, Episode 1, Àndale. We are back after a 4+ year gap between seasons. I'll touch on that as well as recap some of the events in this episode in a moment. First, I just want to briefly touch on my relationship with this show. I am a day one Euphoria head. I watched the premiere back in 2019. I believe it was about a year after Succession premiered. And I was in love with the show from the jump. And after the Season 2 finale with the play, I was getting it fitted for a spot on Mount Rushmore. And then we went 4+ years between seasons. There's so much stuff online, speculation as to why it took so long. If I go over it all, this is going to be a 3+ hour long video. But I will say that during that time, the creator of the show, Sam Levinson, did make The Idol, which was perhaps the worst show in the history of HBO. So in hindsight, he probably would have been better off focusing his energy on making this a really great 5 to 6 season show. But obviously we're not going to get that. Nonetheless, we are here. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be back in this world with these characters. This was largely just a setup episode. We see Rue, Zendaya's character, is running as a drug mule for Lori after she stiffed her mom flushed her drugs down the toilet in Season 2. We see Cassie and Nate, Sydney Sweeney, and Jacob Elordi. They are planning their wedding. Nate has taken over his father's construction business and struggling to make ends meet. By the end of the episode, Cassie determines that her best bet for both of them is to do an OnlyFans, as one does. Lexi, Maud Apatow's character, is working as an assistant for a Hollywood director played by Sharon Stone, which is really great to see her. Nice addition to the cast. We see Maddie, Alexa Demi, is playing an assistant to a Hollywood star in a teen show. We don't see any Jules, Hunter Schafer. She is mentioned, and she's working as a prostitute. Sure. I'm sure we're going to get a heavy dose of Hunter Schafer later, so it'll be good to see her in there. Really glad to be back in this world with these characters. Great addition to the cast in Adewale Agunyi-Abaji. I hope I said that right. As a pimp named Alamo Brown. Just HBO does this so well, brings back actors from other shows for familiarity. Abaji was in Oz. He had an appearance in Game of Thrones. Really good to see him. Marshawn Lynch is in this show. I really like him as an actor. Arguably the best part of Bottoms. So another nice addition to the cast. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the season. Like I said, largely a setup episode. I'm going to give it a 7.4 out of 10. And you can watch the premiere as well as the entire series on HBO Max now.